Hello, hello. Cheeky workday stream. Cheeky workday stream. Work doesn't start till 10 anyway, but my first call, I've got loads of calls today, about 5, I think. But yeah, they don't start until 11. My workday starts at 10, so I can get an hour in, hour and a half, maybe. Hour and a half stream. Why not? I do need to do a tiny bit of work. I've got 2 new clients. I'm just going to put their numbers into my work phone, and then I can get on with doing a bit of playing. So create 2 new contacts, but I don't know where their numbers are, so I need to log into my work email. Right, so this guy. Oh, right. No, that's... Hang on. Didn't this guy... Yes. The, God, I can't see them. Here we go. Here we go. There's the phone number. Right. Okay. I was about to read it out. I was about to read it out. That would have been bad, wouldn't it? Hmm. Check again. Okay. So that one is saved, and then this one. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, Vekis. Hello, hello. Hello, how you doing today, sir? Playing more Fallout 4? I know you haven't been streaming it, but have you been playing it? Right, phone. 7. I said stream before work. I'm already doing some work. Okay. Cool. So I've got 2 new clients today. So I've popped them into my phone and just check that they're there. I've got to clear out some of the people that I don't talk to anymore. Like that. Right, so if I send a text, then Yeah, because a lot of people don't take calls from unknown numbers. Um, uh, so I'll send them a text so they've got my number. And then I'll have to look through their notes of whatever condition they're going through, and then yeah. Uh, 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 this is so that you have my number. Call you at 12. Number. Okay, so I'm calling them at 12. Then I've got another new person I'm calling at 11. You're trying to get funds so one day I could help other streamers to. Oh, right. Ah, right. Well, it's have you come across something called the 5 ways to well-being? It's like a proven, researched, like a 5-step plan of like self-care, and it goes through things like let me find it. 5 ways to well-being. Um, I put it in the Discord as well. Yeah, here it is. 5 ways to well-being. Um, I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, number one is to connect. So connect with people, which is, you're doing that over this, and you've got your wife as well, but I, you're chatting to me now, so that's one. Number two is to get active, which could be anything, just going for a walk around your house, even any kind of movement. But yeah, doesn't have to be like running a marathon or whatever. Uh, taking notice of things, being aware of things. That's number three. Things you might not have noticed before. Learning. So, like you're doing, learning to use keyboard and mouse. Any kind of learning is really good for developing your self esteem and your well being. And number five, which is the one you're thinking about, is giving. Giving and uh, thinking about somebody else's well-being is very good for your own well-being. So I'll put that. I'll put that in the chat. And something that I've been work with my clients as well. But that's yeah, it's very generous of you. And every time I look at my PC and I see it's got its pride of place. It's one of the reasons I got one with a glass side panel so I could see the lights, but right in the middle is the graphics card and everything's kind of built around it. So yeah. And every time I switch it on, I feel that appreciation that, wow, I made a connection with you, you made a connection with me, and it was like strong enough for you to then feel like, I want to give you something. So, yeah, and it felt so good. Yeah, it does feel good to help people, in a little way or in a big way. Um, yeah. Oh, you've seen it, haven't you? I've put the camera over so you can see it. And it looks so pretty. I've put it on my desk, so it's there. I can look at it, and the RGB, the what, trident, what are they called? G Skill trident. They're all kind of rainbow colors. But yeah, it means I don't have to think about PC for the next like 2 or 3 years. And I don't play like top of the range, up to the minute games, but games that came out like even like 2 or 3 years ago, because the card plus all these components are from 2 or 3 years ago. That's all I'm going to be playing, and I'm going to be playing this Path of Exile for quite a long time, I think, because it's good. Mm. Mm. So how can you get funding? One day you can help other streamers. I mean, you could do something on your own stream to kind of get funds and then kind of, what's the word, pay it forward. But I mean, just getting it was already quite exciting because at the time I was like, maybe I could do with a new PC. I don't know. And then as soon as you said, oh, I'm going to give you my card, it's like, oh, well, I can't put it in mine. Um, all right, let's make this just ideas of maybe getting a new PC into a reality. And then, yeah, before I knew it, it's happened. Right, I need to send one more text message and then I can start playing. I've been doing a trauma recovery course. So I did one with my boss, like an actual course with people, and it was fascinating and quite, privileged position to be with people talking about their childhood traumas and things. But as a result of that, I've started doing a training course so then I can be involved in another one of those courses, but be a bit more informed, have like better training. And the first few lessons have been all about getting a good sleep schedule and studies on how important having a good sleep schedule is, and on um, circadian rhythms and things. Are you planning to sell stuff? I have. Right. Oh, so it's like kind of self-funding. Um, yeah, that I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know you could sell like digitally. So you're kind of working, really. You're playing the game, you're having fun, you're grinding away. But if you're doing that in order to make money, I mean, you're working from home, essentially. That's what you're doing. Yeah, you're selling. Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. That's really cool. So they must be like, not just, I don't know, what do you get in 76? Um, it's not just selling mushrooms and things or stuff that you can get easily. It's must be selling quite rare items that either is hard to find or it just takes a lot of time to grind. So people are willing to pay actual money for them. But I didn't even know that was even possible. Maybe sort of like rare weapons, something like that. But yeah. Hey, hidden. Hello, hello, hello. Um, mm, so that you have just doing a tiny bit of work. I've got two new clients today, so I'm sending them text messages. They've got my number. I'm going to call them for the first time today. Cool. Right, I'm going to pop this back on charge. Little bit of work stuff. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 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 hey. What else? Well, the plan is to buy less stuff for yourself, more for others who need them. Oh, like, I don't know, like buying an air fryer, for example. Right, right, right. I know what you mean. You just kind of think, oh, it'd be nice to have this or this. And then you think, I don't really need it. So that money, which may be not like a huge amount of money, but you keep doing it, you keep doing it. And then it builds up. That is, yeah, that is uber generous. And like you said, it's going to make you feel good. And overall, overall meaning going forwards, if you're making that a habit, if you're making that part of your lifestyle, that's just going to gradually increase your kind of baseline well-being. And yeah, it will definitely help. Yeah. So just even the fact even the fact that you're having this idea shows that your well-being, however you measure, I don't know how you'd measure it or what kind of scale, but just the fact that you're having this idea means that you're improving in terms of your mood, in terms of your outlook. You've got a plan for the future. It's all really good to hear. But yeah, I want to give away what you can. Yeah. And that will, yeah, it's like it will instantly come back to you that you're doing good, you're helping other people, and that in itself will connect you to other people, and um it'll give you purpose. There's a book I read recently, and it's quite a popular book on psychology, and It's called Man's Search for Meaning. I read it recently. I've been meaning to read it for a long time and I never got round to it. But it's by this guy called Viktor Frankl. And he was a Holocaust survivor. So he was in the concentration camps, but he went in, he was already a psychiatrist. And he found that the reason that people kind of gave up, because it's like, hell on earth. You think about being in a concentration camp during, a Nazi concentration camp, it's like basically hell on earth. And the people who kind of managed to survive and not kind of give up, he said, uh, the process that he noticed with most people was that they got to a point where there was no return. They would run into the electrified fence or they do something, so they would get shot. They were looking for a way out. And then when they reached that kind of threshold, you couldn't do anything. They were sort of bent on ending their life. They wanted to just get out of it. They couldn't find a reason to keep going. And he said, well, if you can find that, if you can find that sort of purpose, then you can keep going. And then he realized that it's not just for people in the concentration camp, it's for people in whatever kind of lifestyle they're living, whether that is a tough, uber difficult lifestyle like there, where you're constantly being abused, to just a boring kind of going to work kind of lifestyle. If you've got this sense of purpose, a sense of meaning, and it doesn't have to correlate with any kind of chart or scale that someone else has drawn up saying meaning is this or purpose is this. If that works for you and you've got a sense of your future, if you've got a long term, which you have now, it's like, right, I'm going to cut my costs. And if I have a tiny bit of money left over, I'm going to put that to one side. And this is the reason I'm doing it. And it's all kind of falling into place. It all feels very clear for you. Then you've got a reason for going on. And well, some people had said, like, oh, in the book, I mean, that, right, when they get out of the camp, they're going to set up a business or they're going to help their children. But that was clear in their mind and that kept them going. Like, they're getting beaten every day or it's freezing cold, they've got frostbite. And in spite of that, you've got this two directions you can go in. You can say, right, life is just too difficult. I can't carry on. I'm going to just go into the electric fence. Or you can say, all right, it is hard. And every day I think about running into the electric fence, but maybe if I can hold on, one day I'll get out and I can, I don't know, make a restaurant or I can help my children or whatever they had in mind, or I'm going to become a doctor. And they just held on to it, and that kept them going. But like I said, it's not just concentration camp living or prison. It's just it, can feel boring sometimes. It can feel just like every day is the same. What is the point? But you got to create that point yourself. And then once you've got it, then you've got something to live for. Um, yeah, something is changing. Yeah, well, I can just just the fact that you've even had that idea is like, wait, something's going on here. I could tell straight away. Really good to hear. Really good. And if there's anything I can do to kind of I don't know. Help you with that. And I can. I will, I mean. Yeah. Okay, I've got my first call in an hour and 20 minutes. So, short stream, but why not? Why not? Um, yeah, we can get on a Discord call or something. Because there's, yeah, people who want to stream. It's not just the equipment. There are people who don't really feel very confident about it. Um, they've, yeah. So there's all that side of it. Or they feel like they need a lot more equipment than they have. There. Oh, I'm going to change this music. I want something a bit mellower. This is all right. Let's have this. Something a bit chill. Right, time to throw this toxic rain everywhere. I wonder if I've got enough time to I wonder if I've got enough time to finish Act 3. Can I finish it in an hour? Or am I just going to be looking at the shop? A lot of shopping in this game. Right, 36. Miss Roasty. I really love the art style in this game. And first thing we do. So I got a new this critical strike affliction support. Supported skills have damage over time multiplier for ailments from critical strikes. Now then. Shrapnel Ballista, I've got this. And here we've got Herald of Agony with vicious projectiles and this. I wonder instead of that, if I put this one in, which one is going to do more damage? 33% more damage with ailments. And this one is 71% damage over time multiplier for ailments from critical strikes. So, is the Herald... It depends if the Herald does critical strikes. So, vicious projectiles is buffing the chaos damage, but... I'm going to change it up just to try it out. And there is a skill here that does critical strikes. Hey, P Wolf. Hello, hello, hello. So chaos. There was something, yeah, up here. There's chaos over time, damage over time multiplier. But there was one that I saw that does more damage over time if you hit crits. I don't know if it was that one. Maybe this one. Which communities and the people are your social contacts? Talk to your wife, but that's it. Yeah, and you are talking to new people occasionally as well. But yeah, and you have made like real, genuine connections. It's not just, they're not just randos. They're people you've got to know over the years. Like you've been coming on my streams for whatever, like 3 years or something. And then there are the people here that you interact with, like Mr. P. Wolf here, and Hidden, and Crazy Cat Mum, and Ace, and and it's not just they're a name in the chat. You've got to know, like, he's from Greece, so she lives in Scotland, and she's got 2 cats, and yeah, so you get to actually know the person a little bit. So still going strong. Yeah, it's coming up to a week now. I started last Thursday night. That was my first stream. So it's almost a whole week. Yeah, was it this one? Yeah, this one's a bit out of the way. But I'd quite like to get these ones. But for the moment, I did see one that's specifically to do with crit damage and chaos damage. They kind of buff chaos damage if it's a crit, but I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it's one of these ones. Chaos damage over time multiplier. So, but right now I'm kind of, the next couple of points are going to be these ones. Poison. It's not that one. But it's a whole cluster of them here, so I should probably go for it, but I've kind of given up on the bow mastery. But the other thing I need to not neglect, I mustn't neglect, is the damage mitigation. So I have taken one of them, evasion here, but so we'll see. Oh, you did a silly at work yesterday? Oh dear. Oh dear. Just silly or like actually bad? Like, right. I need to clear out my backpack a little bit, so I'm gonna do that first. But I don't know what to get rid of. It's like, oh, am I going to need this? Am I going to need that? Because that means like the portal scroll, I need maybe like 1 or 2 of those. Scroll of wisdom, I'm like, I don't really need those. Sometimes I need gems to like swap them out. But then I don't know which one to take with me. Yeah, these I don't know whether to bother with those or not. And these ones, God knows. Yeah, because all the kind of upgrading stuff I tend to do once I'm back at the camp. I don't do them here. Like this, reforges the colour. Yeah, all of that I'm doing here, so... Oh, you stood on a nail! Ooh! I think I've done that once. Oh, do you have to have a tetanus or something? Because it's like rusty, right? Or even if it's not rusty, it'll be potential of... Oh, God. Removes all modifiers. Right, maybe I should do like this one's my... So it seems like I've got all gems here. These bows aren't really worth keeping. Alright, maybe I can put a few gems in this corner. I have no idea about these. Right, I'll keep the deadly ailment so I can swap that back. But like number of sockets, yeah. So I'm never really doing these on the fly. I'll probably need it now. Like, oh damn, I wish I had that now. Because if I find a 4-link that's better than this, but it just needs a... Yeah, so main things to keep are Scroll of Wisdom, so I can check things as I'm going. This armor scrap, I don't need that. Right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I do 5 here, I'll just move, right, transmutation. Yeah, maybe keep some of these shards. Or, yeah, these ones... It's just for buying stuff, right? Alteration. Right, might keep these two. Let's get rid of that. Augmentation. Yeah, keep some of the shards so I can stack them. Whetstone, I don't know what. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well. Try and empty this out. So I'll keep Scroll of Wisdom, Portal Scroll, that's it. Keep a few shards. This one I don't need either. Now what is this? Yeah, that I'm not going to use either. Keep these two. Might just try that on something. That's more scraps. I don't really need that. Got enough Scrolls of Wisdom. And then maybe the books. Or the cards or whatever they are. Oh, it's not rusty. Okay. And he went to A&E and they gave you a strong course of antibiotics. Okay. Limping around. Oof. Oof. Horrible. Did a silly. Well, it's not your fault, is it? I mean, like I say, not your brightest moment, but not really your fault. You can't blame yourself for that. An accident. Okay, I think I'm good. So, yeah, that's good. Maybe I can look for a ring. Got to put a ring on it. Does she sell rings?
Yes.
She does sell rings. I think I took this one for intelligence, but let's see what else. I'm getting intelligence from other sources now, so any old ring. But strength, no. Maximum mana, maybe? Oh, they're supposed to have a plate in the sole to prevent nails. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I guess because of that, you don't really even need to worry about it. If I get rid of 11 intelligence, is that going to... Yeah, I think I want to go for like a bit more mana. Resistances... what's this one do? Fire resistance. Okay, fire resistance. And this one... energy shield. They're all a bit... Oh, minions have all resistances. Life regen. Yes. I think I might take that one. Maximum mana, yes. Oh, no, that's an amulet. No, I want to keep this amulet. No, it's a ring I want. Bugger. See that? That's got 3 modifiers to it. This one's... I want one just... 24... 27. Let's just use that. Yeah. Now then, does that mean...
Be careful.
I'm going to lose... I've lost a little bit of intelligence, so I'm down to 112. But... you know, some of the gems... you see these gems require intelligence as well. I think I'm all right. Can I put... yeah, that's just maximum mana. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of that.
Watch yourself.
Let's get rid of this ring. She gives me alteration shard. Mild, hello. I've had that with bike tires. When I used to cycle a lot more, and I'd put on tires with a Kevlar belt. So 99% of the time, you know, nothing comes through. And then yeah, that one time. More mana. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm adding all these support gems, it's got this reservation thing. So the amount of mana that you can use for your own weapon is reduced. So yeah, I can't really spam it as much. Right, I want to see if it's possible if I go on the crafting bench to put something on the Like this ring I just bought. Can I... oh, I can put even more mana. And then can I put more intelligence as well? Yes, I can. Gosh. Needs a lot. I'm going to use up all my orbs, but whatever. Let's have maximum mana and a bit more intelligence. Galloping around town. Nice. There we go. Oh, it didn't add maximum mana? It just did intelligence. Because maximum mana was already there? I don't know. Okay. So, let's see where to go. That one? Swig of Hope. Or this one? Traverse the sewers to reach the Ebony Barracks. Assassinate General Gravicius. Okay, let's do that one. Alright, so crit damage of slightly changed. Gosh, I've been in shopping and crafting. And then suddenly decorative axe. Nice to empty out the backpack. So who's got the damage? It's critical strike. Supported skills have 71% damage over time multiplier for ailments. So if my thingy, if he can do a critical, then it's going to do more damage. Instead of this one, which is deals more damage. So we'll see. Right, let's have a look at my thing again. Now I need to remember to get off around in about 40 minutes because I have my first client call in an hour. Traverse the sewers under the river to reach the Ebony Barracks. Well, that's where I am, right? I am in the Ebony Barracks, right? But I need to find this General Gravicius. And I'm also on the lookout for either gloves, shoes, or hat. One of those. Oh, Vekis, you play it as well. First greater affix on a staff. Whoa. Incinerate Sorcerer is a monster. Level 66. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you playing it, like, when it came out. Well, now you can chill. Yeah, I'm looking for a 3-link. 3-link green for my helmet. Right, so I got to open up this map all over again. Colossal mana flask. What's the 3-link blue? Gauntlets? Nope. If I find a 3-link, but it's just a regular one, a normal one, I've got some... I'll still take it. And maybe use one of these upgrade ones. Like Essence of Contempt or something. A bit like I did with that one. But we'll see. Oh yeah, the seasons. I think I'm going to have a go at that in this game, the seasons, or whatever they call leagues. Once, yeah, because how many acts are there? Like 10, aren't there? And I'm on, like, Act 3, so I've got a ways to go, probably another 2 weeks at the kind of rate I'm going. So it's not... But then I've got the weekend, I'm going to be, like, grinding away over the weekend. Got a little bit of freelance work, but yeah. Tomorrow... Tomorrow I do want to have a, you know, I want to have one day as just a day off day. I don't want to be spending like all of my spare time gaming. I do want to like just watch series, have a bath, all that kind of stuff. You know, long bath. Any good? Whoa! That was... No. What's this vortex? What's this do? An icy blast explodes around the caster, dealing cold damage to enemies and leaving behind a whirling vortex which deals cold damage over time and chills enemies caught in it. Well, I'm not doing cold damage, but I'll take it to sell. Yeah, I'll only take a bow if it's a 4-link. Where is this Gravicius? Hey, Squiggy! Hello. And a bunch of leagues have been kept in the game, so you still get to experience them. Kept in the game. What, you mean this game? Not Diablo. Hey, Crazy Cat Mob. Oh yeah, PoE 2 is coming. I think I've seen, you know, the big players like Zizaran. They've got early access, I think. Huh. Crazy Cat Marder, say hello. Hello. Morning. You're awake. Oh! Oh, shit. Where was that? I was looking at chat. Let's try that again. This is what happens here. It's like mobs, 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 and you're kind of fine. And then suddenly, maybe it's somewhere I haven't been before. It's got to be, right? Wow. Was it here? I guess it was down the end. Oh, that's him. Oh, I see. That is Mr. Bossman. No wonder I just instantly died. That was him. He's doing fire damage. Gosh, he is very tanky. He is very tanky, this Mr. Gravicius. Gosh. What am I looking at? Oh. God, his fire attacks. Brutal. Jesus. Gravicius. Does he regen his shield as well? I can't even see where he is. His fire attacks are like insanely insane. Run away. Where is he gone? Oh, there. Shit. We needed like an open area.
Without men like you, Gravicius, this
Oh,
land
he's
might
done.
start healing itself.
Oof. Jesus. That was a tough boss. I didn't even know he was coming up, and then suddenly Oh, I died. What the hell just happened? Might try this belt. Okay, scheme. GG's, thank you. Whoa. Oh, PoE 2 is late next year. Oh, gosh. Good way to wake you up, eh? Boss fight. Boss fight in the morning. Who needs coffee when you got boss fight to wake you up? Oh my god. Well, did he give me anything good? Did he? Ah. I'm looking forward to my trip to Poundland tomorrow. Okay, so critical affliction. Now I should look at these gems before leveling them up. Do not have the requirements, which is level 37, which is coming soon. Level 4 requires 36. Yeah, to do that. So I wonder if this critical strike, extra damage over time. So maybe, yeah, if I can get a 4 link and then one with the blue, I can put the critical strike modifier on it. That would be really good. Right, let's have a look at this belt. See if it's any good. Oh, strength. Yeah, this is more melee, isn't it? Yeah, mine does more mana. Maximum life. This one does increased elemental damage. No. It's got like plus 35 strength, plus 11 strength, armor. Yeah, that's more of a melee thing. I don't think I'm going to use that. But I'll keep that to sell. Now, giant. Didn't I get a colossal? I think I didn't pick it up. A colossal one. Oof. Oof. Ah, and I forgot all about this one, which does 40% extra damage. Because I was trying to use this, the despair, but all that does is curses an area. But then the enemies have to come into that area. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. Because I haven't really used it much. Hey, Katarina, hello. Doing a lurk. What's that cat's name in Will o' the Wisp? Oh, Car Wash. Car Wash, and it's got glasses as well. Right, put on hat. Yeah, I've got another half an hour before I start doing client calls. I've got 5 clients today. 5 or 6 to call. No, it's basically all day. Like each call is about half an hour, 40 minutes. So we will be working from home doing that. Hopefully not getting too depressed by the end of the day, but that's where you're... One of the things I was talking about yesterday is called this stress bucket. Everyone has something called a stress bucket, and yeah. Oh yeah, it's from my daughter when she was little. Avi, hello. Yeah, it's too... Yeah, my daughter's as big as me now, so... Oh, sorry, big yawn. Right, we just had boss fight. We have just had boss fight and no good loot from the boss. I'm looking for... Right, I've upgraded this one. I'm looking for a 3-link mask or helmet, gloves with 3-link, but also rare, or this one. Now, I've just tried out Despair, and Despair's not that good. Not as good as I was expecting. I'm trying out, instead of Deadly Ailment support on the Agony, Herald of Agony, I'm trying this one, Critical Strike, because that does more damage over time, and damage over time. Maybe, yeah. Don't know. I might put it on my bow instead, and then put this. That's interesting. Because I'll have then... Well, this will have more projectiles. I don't know. Still very stylish. Hang on, let me put the... It's... hibiscus. That's hibiscus. Or hibiscus. I wonder if I should swap them over. Let's try that. So I have fewer projectiles, but do more damage over time with critical strikes. I don't know if they do critical strike. Anyway, let's just try it. And then the Herald does 5, I think. But we'll have more. 2 additional projectiles, so. Yeah, definitely the risk of rain legend. God, I was having a hard time saying. Oh, here we go. Colossal mana flask. Is that? I got giant and giant. Let's upgrade this. I've got something to upgrade it. I don't know. Colossal mana flask. And this one is greater. That's giant. Yeah, I should put the giant one on maybe. Hardly ever use them. It's only for boss fights I ever use them. Okay, so let's have a look at... you have slain General Gravicius and prevented the Ebony Legion from assaulting the San encampment. Talk to Maramoa for a reward. Now, I don't want to leave Act 3 until I've done... Right, there's this one. Until I've kind of gone to places. Right. All this loot that's just not very good. Right. Yeah, let's just go back. I wasn't expecting to find General Gravicius because... yeah.
Need some help?
Need some help. It's like, it's my day off, but yeah, whatever. I'll help you. And this vortex. Yeah.
See you.
See you.
Despite everything else you've done, to let piety live is to threaten the existence of every living thing
Didn't
on
we
this
fight
continent.
piety?
Look to the west of Gravitius's camp. You'll find piety in the Lunaris temple, cowering behind her desecrations.
Cowering. Okay. The Lunaris temple.
Tread carefully, exile.
I guess that is going to be the last one then. Can I... This is like a basic one. Reforges a magic item with a random modifier. This is not a magic item. I need one that changes it from a basic to a magic item, which I haven't got here. Look. Yeah, one of these changes, upgrades the normal to random rarity. So I could do that. No. No. Ah, there we go. Orb of Transmutation. So if I pop that over here. And then the Colossal Mana Flask. Let's give it some extra immunity to chill. Alright. Whatever, something. And then this one doesn't have anything. Let's give it some oomph. Oh, 14% chance to gain a flask charge when you deal a critical strike. Immunity to shock. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Now, before I go off to do this, this looks like it's going to be the final thing, right? This pieties things. Oh, Maramoa. Right, I haven't done that yet. Where's Maramoa?
You are the true spirit of the Makoru, the shark.
Makoru, the
Not
shark.
the cowardly beast that sinks its teeth into the lonely swimmer. You strike the Waikoama, the canoe, spilling a feast of men into the water. Hunters turned hunted, that you dine on at your pleasure. Have this, Makoru.
Ooh, we get some new gems. Right, what do we get? Scourge arrow. Channel to infuse an arrow with chaos. Ooh. Gaining stages while it's held. Release to fire it, leaving spore pods in its wake. Each spore pod blooms, firing thorn arrows, which travel for a short time before dissipating. Modifiers that cause additional projectiles to be fired will only apply to the initial arrows, and the spore pods will be divided between those arrows. (27 to 40 added chaos damage). Okay. Each spore pod fires 9 thorn arrows. So how does this compare to toxic rain? Toxic rain is like up in the air. Fires arrows into the air. Right, dealing damage to enemies they hit, creating spore pods. And this one, to infuse one arrow with chaos. Right. So you have to kind of hold it, so you can't really spam this one. Release to fire it, leaving spore pods in its wake. Arrows pierce all targets. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to that. Each spore pod fires 9 thorn arrows. This seems like it should synergize quite well with my build, but let's see what else we get. Tornado shot. I have one of those, and no. Blast rain fires arrows into the air to rain down in an area. So that's just regular arrows which will do physical damage. Oh, it's converted to fire damage, so that's fire. Wild strike, melee. Melee weapon strikes enemies, converting physical damage to a random element. Okay, no. Blade flurry. So this is melee as well. Charged dash. Now I do use dash. Channel to protect an illusion. You steer. You gain stages while it moves. Okay. Waves of area damage frequently pulse along its path based on your attack speed. Requires a melee weapon, so nope. Artillery ballista. Ooh, now then. Oh, this is a totem one. Okay. Summons a ballista totem that propels a sequence of fiery arrows. Oh, okay, fire damage. The arrows impact the ground in a line, each dealing area damage. Right. Nope. Looks interesting, but no. Storm rain, I guess that's shock. Fires an arrow into the air to land at a targeted location, dealing area damage. The arrow sticks in the ground where it lands and periodically fires a beam of lightning to another arrow near it. So this is shock. Whoa. Looks fire. Arrows fire beams every half a second. Maximum 100 arrows in the ground. Each arrow can fire 4 beams. So, I mean, earlier I was doing shock damage, but I didn't kind of go into it. Okay, explosive. This is just critical strike chance. So this is more fire. Well, seems like this. I can't really figure out how to use it, but I'm going to take it. But I'd have to either get rid of Toxic Rain and put that in its place, or have a second bow. So I haven't really been using my second bow. This was Galvanic Arrow. So I could set this up in a similar way. There's something about with hits. Yeah, so this is probably the one to go for with my current build. Oh, hello there, Wraith Dubs. Is this an MMO? I don't know. It can be, I think. There is a PvP, and I think there's like a co-op but yeah, I haven't explored that side of it. I've been playing solo campaign, but I think it's got like other modes. I'm not sure. I'm going to take that. Yeah, look, it says join PvP, so I guess there is that side of it. But yay, thanks for the follow. I don't really know. I've been playing less than a week, so I don't really know all the different ways that you can play it. Right, Piety's Pets. This one solved the trials of ascendancy. Right, so that one's done. So I've done most of the quests. We've got this one, Swig of Hope. Captain Fairgrave. So it looks like Piety, that's here. Well, that's going to be a big-ass boss fight.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream for another 10 minutes maybe before I'll need to get off. So maybe this one, Imperial Gardens, leads there. Swig of Hope. Thanks to the All Flame. Yeah, look, there are other people around. But so, let's see. Can I set up like a second bow with this one? So instead of galvanic arrow, I do... Right, let's take this off. Yeah, so I don't have to get rid of my toxic rain. Yeah, I'm not really focused that way anymore. Okay, so we've got Scourge Arrow. This bow's still okay. And that one is... Ah, right, so we don't want overcharge. That's not really going to work with it, right? Let's take this one off as well. So, as it's got a blue one, I think... Let's see. I might use this. So what do we got? 60% of physical damage converted to chaos damage. So we definitely want some kind of chance to poison. So this one will work with Scourge Arrow. But maybe I want something like Void Manipulation, or what was the other one I had? Yeah, like this one, Sadism. That works with Scourge Arrow. Maybe I'll try that. And then for the blue one, obviously not overcharge. So let's put this one away. Deadly ailments are 33% more damage. Alright, that's deal damage 60% faster. Yes, I could use that with Scourge Arrow as well. Chance to poison, right? We can't do both because I've only got one slot. That is for shock damage. So, what does this do? That does work with Scourge Arrow. Any channeling skill protecting you from damage while you channel it. What does channeling mean? I don't know what channeling means. Anything here? Channeling? No. Right. Let's see. Yeah, channeling. So is this a... Oh, it is a Scourge arrow is channel. Channel to infuse an arrow with chaos. Gaining stages while it is held. So it's a different kind of way to work. So maybe I should use this rather than crit damage. Take... Right. Ah, so you have to like stand there and build up the charge. By the looks of it. Okay. Well, that could be interesting. I've done sadism. Ported skills, faster. I don't know about sadism. Maybe deadly ailments. Or some kind of damage over time. I don't know. Yeah, not sure about sadism. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that one off. And I'm going to put sadism here. But I'm going to need to hold it. So
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Right. Right, I'm going to get off in about 5 minutes. So it's just, I'm going to test out this bow basically, and then I will end the stream. Imperial Gardens. Oh, I didn't click the right spot. What am I doing here? Right. Let's not bother with the actual... Ah, so you just do one spore pod. Oh, this is a more like single target. Yeah, you have to... Ah. I'm so used to just spamming it with... not really kind of sure how to use this. It looked good on paper kind of thing, but... Yeah, you get this aura. So... I think you don't shoot them directly or something. It's not doing quite as well. I'm going to change back to toxic rain. Toxic rain just works. Hmm. Sort of working. You can't be like too close to them. Let's go back to toxic rain. I know it just works. Oh! I could reforge the links on that. I'm going to take it. Possible second bow. Right, let's do this one. Right, put some things down. Okay. Toxic rain just works. Everything else. Let's have another try at this. I'm so used to it though, just spamming away. Or is it more of a long range kind of? Is that how it works? I don't know. Right, I'm gonna try and upgrade that one later. Ugh, it's hard to put this game down. It's hard. I'm going to level up soon as well. Ebony Barracks. Is that where I'm meant to be going for this one? No, it's not Ebony Barracks, is it? Chitter's Plum. Oh. On a tree in the Imperial Gardens, so yeah, so I don't go to Ebony Barracks. I have to like wander around here. And I found it. Which I can't really do now, can I? Yeah. Oh, 2 chests. How does this work? It sort of goes through them. All the damage is coming from my herald. I don't know, it sort of goes through them. And then the pods. Another colossal mana flask. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Either, see there, I can do toxic rain from over here. Much easier. But I guess easier in terms of because I'm used to it more than anything. I know it just works. Whereas this one, maybe there's a trick to it that I'm not seeing. I just thought, yay, toxic. Give it a try. Oh, you. These ones are tough. So there should be a tree. Ooh. Hey! Gloves, any good? Oh, this bow has got a red one on it. And I only need to reforge one link. I'll take that. What? Who? Something's here. Yeah, Toxic Rain is just dependable. Whereas this, whatever it's called, Scourge Arrow. Channeling. I have to figure that out. But yeah, better get off. We'll come back here, can level up and all that good stuff. I'll probably find the tree now. I was just standing there. Like, I'm not a melee. I'm supposed to run away. Ah, there's my level up. Okay, that is probably a good time to finish. And then I can think about which skill to take. As for this tree, and then we've got piety to take on. That's probably going to be a tough one. Oh my god. Look at this guy. Hairy growl. Jesus.
Poor corrupted creature.
Okay. It's bloody hard to put this game down, I tell you. Once you start playing it, it's not bad, these gloves. Festival mask. Yeah. Right, that's it. I'm going to get off. I'm getting off. That's it. Right. I'm going to start doing client calls. So I shall see you this evening. Cheers for coming to hang out. Yeah, that's it. Short and sweet. See you again soon.